Alright guys, so this is part 2 of Chrysler 300 engine repairs. Alright, so
Do you want me to throw my gauge on before we even
got here? Yeah, might as well.
Yeah, I'll throw my gauge on.
So you might as well take her from here and explain what we're doing here. We're performing a test. Go ahead.
We're just gonna perform a compression test across. This is just for fun and just for demonstration. I know that number 4, there's an issue with it. I know that there's something wrong with, they call it the, I believe it's called MDS, and it's, I think it's multiple displacement system. It's displacement on demand. It shuts down 4 of your cylinders when you're cruising, better fuel economy. I know there's a problem there, but we're just doing this to kind of show you where you would go as far as the diagnostic. So you wouldn't just jump to conclusions. You would kind of do something like a leak down compression across a few cylinders, give you an idea that that's kind of what's going on. It's with that cylinder. You might not come up with anything actually, but any kind of information is going to help at this point.
Because right now we're just trying to figure out.
Exactly. So what essentially I'm looking for at this point is I'm looking for engine breathing problem. What I mean by that is valve not seating properly. Because the way this MDS system works is it shuts down one of your cylinders. The way it does that is it stops fuel to go to the cylinder. Well, actually, first of all, there's a combustion process that happens. It traps it and keeps the valves closed. Okay. And then it just acts like a spring up and down. And it just kind of stays neutral. It doesn't do anything. The valves don't open, so the cylinder doesn't breathe, and it just acts like a spring. It absorbs energy and springs it back. And in turn, you're running off 4 cylinders. So what I want to see, which would be actually, I know it's not good for you, but it would be good for my diagnostic right now, is that I'm seeing lower compression numbers than the other 3 cylinders I'm doing, which indicate there's something, yes, I'm on the right track. Yes, there's something wrong with that system, the MDS system. It might be keeping the valves off its seat a little bit, maybe causing that misfire, so on and so forth. So anyways, this is just what we're going to do, just show you what we're going to do.
Okay.
And, you know, you can go about this any other way. It doesn't necessarily mean you have to do it down this route. You can do it, there's many routes you can go down. This is just the route we're taking. But like I said, nothing is a textbook here. We don't have a book in front of us. We should. Absolutely, you should always have a book in front of you. But for this test, we don't. So,
when in doubt, Google, eh?
When in doubt, I know it sounds bad, but there's a lot of stuff you can find on Google, especially when you're looking for specs or torque specs.
Oh, freaking right. And for a visual, YouTube is always a great tool.
It is an actual great tool for learning. Like I learned lots of stuff. Scanner Danner is probably one of the better ones I've seen. He's very informative when it comes to using diagnostic equipment like OBE tools and how to read that data. That's pretty important.
Yeah, perhaps I'll subscribe to his channel and maybe share some information.
Absolutely. Now, here's the fun part. Just kind of thread it in there. But make sure you have the right adapter on there.
Bam. So we took this here. Now, what exactly is this called over here? This machine here.
That is a digital multimeter.
Digital multimeter. We took that. Put it in the fuses,
you can take
right?
A test light. You can take whatever you want there.
Okay.
But because I need glasses, all I did was pull the relay out. And what you want to do, you want to crank the engine. You seeing this? Just a little relay here. We just went on Google, looked up the fuse box diagram. So we knew that this one was the starter relay here. And you don't want fuel going, you don't want spark. All you want to be doing is turning over the engine. You might have to, plug in a charger because you're going to be doing this across all the cylinders. And you're just checking for compression. And we might do a leak down afterwards, but I think the compression is going to be good enough.
Bam! So there you go, guys. We're performing some tests. We're performing diagnostics. and we're going to figure some stuff out here. I hope you guys understood that a little bit better than me. I'm learning. There's a lot to learn here, guys. But thanks for tuning in, and this is the conclusion of part 2. And we'll be tuning in for part 3 pretty soon. Over and out.